The process by which living organisms produce new organism of their own kind is called reproduction. I repeat, the process by which living organisms produce new organism of their own kind is called reproduction. Now, this process is observed in all humans, dogs, cows, plants, insects, like it is observed in all living beings. In today's class, we are going to focus on the plant reproduction. Now, some plants reproduce through seeds, while some through stems, roots, and leaves. So, we find two different modes of reproduction. In one case, what did I state? I stated that plants reproduce through seeds as well as through their body parts, which includes leaf, stems, etc. Now, when plants reproduce through seeds, it is called sexual reproduction. That means when no body parts is involved. Only when the gametes are involved, it is called the sexual reproduction. While when reproduction in plants occurs due to with the help of its plant parts like stem, roots, leaves, it is called asexual reproduction. That means the gametes are not involved. Now let us slowly learn it in details. We will first begin with sexual reproduction in plants. In sexual reproduction, that is the type of reproduction where the gametes are involved, the prior process is fertilization. Fertilization is the prior process in sexual reproduction. Now, fertilization is a new term for you all. Now let us understand what fertilization is. Fertilization refers to the fusion of the male and the female gametes. Regarding the male and the female gametes, I have already explained it to you in your last class while I was teaching about pollination. So I'll consider that you are thorough with your last day's class and you have a sound concept on pollination. What did we learn there? We have learned that the pollens are transferred from the anther to the stigma. Now these pollens have nucleus in them, okay, which fuses with the female gamete, that is the ovule, and after this fusion is called the fertilization. So fertilization is the fusion of the male and the female gametes. Now let us learn the process in details. What happens? See, in plants, when a ripe pollen grain means the matured pollen grain which is capable of fertilizing. Okay, so when a ripe pollen grain from the anther of the same kind of flower falls on the stigma, what happens? This is what you have learnt in the process of pollination, that it is only the transfer of the pollen grain from the anther to the stigma. In today's class, you will learn the after process. What happens after the pollen is transferred to the stigma? What happens is it sends out a tiny thread-like tube. Okay, a tube starts descending. This tube is called the pollen tube. Now, this tube develops downward through the style and carries the male gamete to the ovule, that is the female gamete. Where is it present? It is present in the ovary. Now see, the male gamete combines with the female gamete and hence fertilization takes place. So I repeat, in plants, when a ripe pollen grain from the anther of the same kind of flower falls on the stigma, it sends out the pollen tube, which is a thread-like tube. This tube develops downward through the style and carries the male gamete to the ovule, which is in the ovary. This is where the male and the female gamete fuses, and this process is called fertilization. Now, after fertilization, that is after the fusion of the male and the female gamete, lot of changes takes place. Okay, about these changes you will be slowly learning in your higher classes, but for now what we have to keep in mind is the product that is formed after fertilization That is, after the fusion of the male and the female gamete, a seed is formed. Now, what is a seed? A seed is the part of a seed plant which can grow into a new plant. I repeat, a seed is the part of a seed plant which can grow into a new plant. Now, let us learn about the structure of a seed. You have all seen a seed. Common example of seed like the rajma you have, that is also a seed. Okay, you have seen the mango seed. After eating apple, you have seen the seed, the apple seed. Okay, now you have observed that a seed has a seed coat. What is a seed coat? Seed coat is the outer covering of a seed.